Alright, so I decided to take the pub out from Wednesday to try and save up some money. Not spending money on going to the pub. And hopefully that'll help a little bit. I gotta get money up to have my party later on in the year. Let's see, I'm at 234 spontaneous, 193. I still got quite a bit of stat raising to do, I think. So, anyway, let's start this off and see where it takes us. Time for breakfast. I mean, lunch, apparently. Spartan Crimson. What a great day at work. Isabella, give me a blue troll. Whoa.
So how are you liking it here, Anne? I knew it'd be fun with you here.
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself a lot. It's been fun taking all the weird orders that come in.
Now you just have to take the final step. The step to becoming a true master of this cafe.
Uh-huh. Sure thing, Isabella. Come on, I'm not going to fall for it.
Fall for what? Mastering your chosen craft? Becoming a paragon of this profession?
But, I mean, aren't we just taking people's orders?
Oh, so you want to be average? A C+ type, huh? Okay, never mind then.
Fine. I've never been average in my life. Let's do this.
That's the spirit. Now come stand on this chair. Perfect. Now get up on your toes. Okay, now point that leg out.
Are you sure this...
Hey, who's the master here? Now put your right index finger on your nose. Point your other finger east. Now a good hostess should be able to concentrate on customer orders no matter what. So while I run my hands over your smooth and adorable stomach, you concentrate on how you would fill customer orders. Okay? Right, let's get started.
I don't think that's entirely... Oh my gosh, why are you... No, leave my shirt alone. I can concentrate on orders just fine. Just put that... What are you? You guys know I'm back here, right? Just cooking away? Seriously, Isabella, what are you doing?
Smitty! Oh, training. It's done now. Super necessary, though.
I'm sure. I get off the chair and shake my head. I believe I've been taken advantage of. Taking care of business every day. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. I barely got the door open when I hear the yelling from upstairs.
Well, what did you expect was going to happen? You know the rules, Sally.
Oh, crap. I hope that isn't what I think it is. Come on, Dominic. Maybe I should get up there. Sally's going to need backup. Absolutely. I close the door behind me and run upstairs. It looks like everyone else was home too, as they're all watching the scene in the hall. Dominic is yelling at poor Sally while she clings to Vegemite.
No, Sally, you know the rules. I walked you through them just like I walked everyone else through them. No pets allowed. It's rule number 2 for crying out loud.
Oh yeah, because we've never broken a rule before.
That's not helping your case, Sally.
So what? You're just going to kick me out on the house? Because I didn't want to see a poor puppy freeze on the street?
One way or another, that dog is leaving this house, Sally. If you want to go with him, I'm not going to stop you.
Don't you think that might be a bit harsh, Dominic? Both Sally and Dominic seem surprised to see me standing at the top of the stairs.
Stay out of this, Anne. This is a violation, and I have to deal with this as Latin House's RA.
By now, Sally is just flat out crying. The others leave their rooms. Isabella gives me a nod hello, then leans over toward my ear.
Poor Sally. Dominic came home early and caught her bringing Vegemite back in from his walk. No way to back out of it now.
I nod to Isabella as Dominic continues to chew out Sally.
Can't believe you'd be so irresponsible, not to mention so inconsiderate to your fellow housemates. Did you ever take their feelings into account when you decided to bring that dog here? What if they were allergic?
Actually, I'm not allergic at all. Anybody else? Everyone else shakes their head while Dominic frowns.
Regardless, what about the mess, Or the disturbance to your studying? I don't think Vegemite's ever disturbed my studying. You guys?
We all shake our heads no.
I know what you're trying to do here, and it's not going to work, damn it. She broke the rule. The dog's gotta go.
Oh, please, Dushanik. We all know you'll never report this infraction. You don't want the mark on your record.
Huh, so true. You two delinquents, shut it. I know you knew about this violation and didn't report it, so don't think you're not on my watch list.
Sally's actually a very responsible pet owner, Dominic. Don't you feel you're being a bit hard on her?
I'm sorry, but these are the rules. What am I supposed to tell the housing committee? Oh, sorry. I thought that rule was just a suggestion.
I do not believe it is strictly necessary that you inform the housing committee. He's right. Nobody says you have to tell them.
They're right. You can just keep this under wraps, you know. It's not like we're gonna go blabbing about it.
Come on, Dominic. I can't just let Sally's poor puppy get taken away. Everyone loves Vegemite. I just have to make Dominic see reason. Dominic, can I talk to you over here for a second?
Anne, I have to deal with this.
Well, this is what I want to discuss with you. Please? Dominic looks rather exasperated, but nods. Dominic and I walk down the stairs a bit, while the others all gather around Sally to offer her comfort.
It's my job to enforce the rules, Anne.
I know, Dominic, I know. But you've put yourself into a rather awkward position. Look, I know you don't want to be the villain here.
But I will if I have to be. It's my duty.
But I think what you don't want to be is a hypocrite.
A hypocrite? How?
I'm just saying, you've been very lax with enforcing rules to date, Dominic. We've had alcohol on the premises, late-night parties, noise violations. You name it. That's not an excuse, and it's not a reason to keep breaking them. It just shows that you've been picking and choosing how you enforce the rules. I don't think you can go back to all of a sudden enforcing all of the rules now. You'd have to kick everyone out by the end of the week. Dominic appears to be considering the ramifications. What's more, I doubt you've told the housing authority about all our other transgressions. Keep this thing to yourself, and rather than being the villain again, you might get to be the hero.
Yeah, you make some good points, Anne.
Dominic turns and we both head back upstairs. Everyone is standing around Sally and goes quiet, looking at Dominic expectantly. Moment of truth.
Yeah, fine. The puppy can stay.
I knew Dominic would listen to reason. Everyone but Dominic lets out a cheer at that.
I mean, I don't need a college education. When they kick me out, I'm sure I'll find a very nice bridge to die under. Oh, stop being such a drama queen.
We all laugh as Sally puts Vegemite down on the carpet and finally lets him explore the house as freely as he wants. Yay! Vegemite's free. So much studying. Oh boy. Don't make eye contact with the pineapples. Oh dear. That doesn't sound good.
Thanks for keeping an eye on him, Anne.
No problem, Sally. He's too cute to say no to. Just as Sally leaves, I hear a knock at the front door. I've got it. Oh, Carmen. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Anne. I scored tickets for the big battle of the bands tonight. You want to go with?
Sure. You know what? That actually sounds like a lot of fun. Thanks, Car.
Of course, Annabelle. This is going to be so much fun. Let's head out.
I really couldn't tell you when we started using those nicknames, but Carmen's the only one I let get away with using such a silly nickname for me. Sometimes I think the only reason we even use them is because we know they annoy the other. Have you eaten? I'm starving. We hang out a bit, deciding where we want to go for food before the big event. A few hours later, and we're standing together at the head of the line, handing over tickets over to the doorman. Inside, the room's been set up with a sort of stage area behind some curtains. It's a fairly amateur setup, but I think that might be the point. Looks like that adult lingerie store we went to earlier. As soon as we got inside, Max made a beeline for the sign-up table. I was actually a bit surprised they were still accepting sign-ups. Apparently it's a bit like an open mic. They wanted it to feel like anyone could challenge, so... He shrugs nonchalantly as he signs in his own band. Wait, don't you need Memphis and the others here?
Oh, they're out back. I'll sneak 'em in during setup.
You really are a terrible cheat, you know that?
Who's cheating? They want to find the best band. I'm going to bring it to them.
Seriously, you're awful. Well, I at least hope there's some good competition for you.
Ha, me too. Any star can shine in the dark. It's the ones that shine in a bright sky that you really gotta watch.
Is that one of your lyrics?
Anyway, let's get up to the front.
We push our way through to the front of the crowd, waiting for the show to start. Suddenly, the lights went down and we all looked at the front of the room.
Welcome, ladies and germs, to tonight's big battle of the bands. I hope you're all ready to rock. What the hell is he doing up there? Crap, this could be bad.
You're already signed up, so there's no going back now. Let's just enjoy ourselves while we can. Max looks at me and smiles, nodding genially. Chad introduces the bands as they come up. Most of them are all right, though Max keeps rolling his eyes at their songs. I elbow him a couple times, but overall we have a fun time. He even grabs me to dance for a few numbers. It's all very fun. Once he stops being a snob, Max is actually very sweet to me. He even keeps his eyes on me the whole time, even with all the other pretty girls around. Then again, maybe I spoke too soon. As we're dancing, I see his eyes go over my shoulder and a wolfish grin cross his face.
Well, aren't I a lucky guy?
I'll say, hey, cutie. I grin at Isabella in relief, mostly glad it's someone we both know.
Actually, this is perfect timing. I think I remember these guys from the sign-up sheet, which means I need to get backstage. Take over for me?
You got it, Chief. I'll leave her virtue mostly intact for you. Mostly.
Just take pictures.
I smack him playfully on the shoulder as he grins and runs off. So how did Chad end up hosting this thing anyway?
Oh, one of the other student council members got sick.
We both watch as Chad approaches the mic to introduce the final band. We grin at each other, realizing that we know what Max is about to do.
Woo! Yeah, people, party it up. Alright, we've got one last band, so I hope they can bring as much noise as our previous ones. Please welcome to the stage, Back Alley Flash.
As Max approaches the stage, a glimmer of recognition flashes across Chad's face, followed almost immediately by a glower. Max had better wow this crowd if he hopes to overcome the obvious judge bias. Before Chad can say anything else, Max snatches the mic away from him. Alright, people. I hope you've got some gas left in the tank, because we brought the matches. What say we set this night on fire? Everyone cheers, and Max's band bursts into their set. Their music is great, as always, and the whole crowd is jumping and dancing along. Isabella grabs me, and we bump and jump for a while right along with everyone else in the excited crowd. A few songs later, and the whole band takes a giant bow. The curtains close, and we can hear the sound of the equipment being cleared off. Everyone else in the crowd starts chanting "Encore" over and over while they're cleaning up. Finally, with the stage clear, Chad comes to the front of the stage and looks out over the crowd.
I guess we can tell who got the popular vote. Unfortunately, by judge decision, I'm afraid that Back Alley Flash is going to have to be disqualified.
It's heartening to hear the crowd booing Chad.
Look, I'm sorry, but we have it on authority that Back Alley Flash is a professional band under our rules.
Despite the crowd booing again, it seems Chad's not going to budge. I'll try this. I look between Chad and Max up on stage. I can't believe Max is going to lose out like this. His band was clearly the best one here tonight. Oh, I'm so small. Oh no, this is terrible. Terrible. This is terrible. Isabella, you have to do something.
What can I do? They didn't ask me to be on the committee.
I grab Isabella's arm, looking up into her eyes. You should be able to do something. It's not fair. Isn't Chad your boyfriend? Can't you convince him? Isabella looks at me for a few moments before smiling at me.
You really just think I can fix this, don't you? You're so cute when you're serious. Well, far be it from me to disappoint my sweetie.
Isabella squeezes my hands for a moment before pushing her way through the crowd towards the stage area. Max and Chad are arguing, but the mic is cut so I can't hear them. Finally, I see Chad look away from Max and off to the side of the stage. Max raises his eyebrows in recognition, but doesn't say anything. Chad wanders off stage for a few moments, staying out of sight while he talks to, I hope, Isabella. When he comes back, he looks almost sullen. He gives Max a pretty bad stink eye, but Max for once looks pretty innocent.
All right, folks, we've heard you. Back Alley Flash is no longer in danger of being disqualified. I guess they're not actually a professional band.
Then I think it's time we put on a nice encore for the people, don't you? Chad frowns, but everyone else cheers as Max kicks up the music again. I'll have to remember to thank Isabella for what she did later. Oh, she actually did it. I thought she might be upset by me asking her to do that. It is kind of fun. Rolling in bed. What a great day at work. Good grief, how come I ran out of so much energy? I'm gonna have to do some rearranging.